And you're probably looking at the title right now like, get a load of this guy, Debbie Downer over here. But I would like to talk about that subject. So every time I talk about addiction on the internet, a lot of people get curious naturally, because when you say things like, I am a recovering drug addict, it raises a lot of questions, and that's okay, and I'm okay with that. There's one question in particular that I have decided to stop answering, and it's, what were you addicted to? And that's a question that I get a whole heck of a lot when I talk about addiction all the time. People get confused by this because in their heads they're just being genuinely curious and they want to be supportive of me, and all of those things come from good places, and I don't want you to feel guilty or bad about asking these things, but there is an issue with it all the time, but especially when it comes to like deeply personal issues. You are always in charge of your story, 100%. You are in charge of what people get to know about you. You're in charge of all of that. You have complete control over that situation. Whenever I talk about details of my situation, people then want to know more details, because that's how people are, myself included. You always want to know more information about a situation, especially if it's coming from a good place of support. But with cases of mental illness, and especially addiction, talking about specifics of an issue can oftentimes make a situation worse, because I don't really feel like talking about the worst aspect of my personality. I don't like talking about that in specific detail very often. I don't enjoy it. So I just wanted to make this video to remind you that you are of no obligation to ever share anything personal about yourself, ever. Don't ever feel guilty for not wanting to talk about something. Don't ever feel bad about that. Of course, if you want to talk about it, it can be an incredibly therapeutic tool, and I definitely encourage it if you want to do it. But if you're uncomfortable, that's okay. And that's a general life thing, man. You don't ever have to do things that make you uncomfortable. With people, with situations, with jobs. You don't ever have to do anything that makes you uncomfortable, because you are in control of your story and your life. And that's something that I think is important to remember, because it's pretty easy to forget. On the note of the whole addiction business, I would just like to note a personal thing. Tomorrow I will be 3 years clean. A little pat on the back of myself. I'm proud of that. I'm real proud of that. It's a really cool opportunity that I have had in my life to learn about myself and things. So yeah, I would just like to note that. And on the note of that note, I'm going to be at VidCon this weekend. I don't really have any scheduled things going around. If you see me, I'll probably just be wandering. But I do have a workshop if you have a creator pass on Friday morning. It's going to be at 9:30. It's on mental health and YouTube. Real excited about it. You can come see it and say hi. Pretty much it with the video. If you have any thoughts, you can always leave a comment down below, and I will be checking those out. Hope you're having a real cool day wherever you are, and I will see you next time on Friday. Real talk though, I'm starting to get excited for VidCon. It's my fourth one. Fourth VidCon. I'm like a vet at this point. A VidCon vet. There's gonna be so many people. It's gonna be stressful as heck, but we're gonna be okay. We will.